Alright guys, thank you for joining me back for another one. It's quarter after 10 in the morning. We're getting ready to take a venture with the Mustang. So we're going to be going back out to Chad's shop, CBC Motorworks. Guy does powder coating, a whole bunch of general maintenance, does a lot of builds. He's originally a Honda guy. I know him from back in the day, back when I was in the Honda stuff. So he did the top for me on the car, and as a little favor for a little bit of the headaches and time spent down there, he offered to roll my fenders for free, and he's going to be checking the balance on the tires because I'm getting a little bit of shimmy. So we're getting ready to get the car started up. I'm going to try and get some footage on the way there as long as everything works out with the suction cup mount. So stay tuned, and we'll get you a little bit of footage and hopefully show you guys a little bit of the process of rolling fenders. First thing any morning trip doing car stuff is getting coffee. Alright, next thing we need is tools. So we are going to grab my lug nut tool. These are so we don't scratch the wheels. And I already have the actual lug nut tool in the interior of the car. And we'll throw those in the back. Got some bolts to put the seats back in because we have not put the seats back in yet. Alright, and lastly, we have to start up the car and let it warm up. So we'll give you guys that cold startup. Oh yeah. Step is to very quickly enjoy coffee. So a lot of you guys might not know, I'm an espresso lover. I try and start my mornings with espresso. Give me a little bit of energy through the day. So we look upon this winter wonderland. We just got 8 to 10 inches of snow like 2 days ago, and it's been warm and actually already melted off, so that's good. We can get the Mustang out. And bottoms up. Alright guys, we're about 10 minutes away from CBC Motorworks. I've been trying to, I have the left mirror angled down, trying to keep an eye on the rear end, and I think the rear end might actually be shimmying around a little bit. Once it's up on the lift, we're going to double check, obviously, the balance of the tires, but I'm wondering if the rear end's moving a little bit. I don't know how possible that is because I have the Maximum Motorsports Extreme lower control arms. Those joints are pretty heavy duty. However, I'm wondering if I trashed my uppers. My uppers are the original uppers from '94. I don't recall the last time I looked at them or if I looked at them in very much detail. But it is a very good possibility that those could be trashed. So once we get the car up on the lift to take the wheels off, I'm going to see if I can get under there and take a look at the uppers. And you can probably hear some howling out back. I think I have a my right rear wheel bearing, I think, has been going bad for a while. One of these days I'm going to address that. The car's a little loud inside right now because I don't have the window seals in. So it's getting a lot of noise from the outside. And obviously a little shift room over the winter that's got to get worked out. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of the ride over to Chad's place on these back roads. I'm trying to take it a little bit easy because I don't want to shred that tire. If you can see earlier in the video, we got a big chunk of rubber that slung off when I was pulling out of my driveway. So I don't know if I'm actually hitting when I'm driving or if I'm just hitting when I pull out of my driveway. But we will be at Chad's in a few minutes. Done for the scenic part of the drive, and we're getting onto the main highway where his shop is. He just moved into this shop like a month ago. Ooh, fucking potholes, man. Gotta love Pennsylvania. He just moved into the shop about a month ago, so it is very rough around the edges. He's only got one of his lifts in. He's getting two more. I guess they've been on back order. The office area is a mess. I guess he's just trying to get everything figured out. He's got a lot of big plans for the place. It just takes a whole shit ton of money. So hopefully in the near future we'll see some aesthetic upgrades to his shop. But it's got tons of potential. He has so much space in this place. It's ridiculous. He's got 20 plus cars there at any given time. So business must be going good for him. So it's great for him. So he's only about another maybe half mile up the road here on the left. We're out in Wilmelsdorf, Pennsylvania. A lot of his clients are Amish guys. It's actually pretty funny. A lot of these Amish guys, apparently they got shit tons of money, and they come in with these crazy built STIs and Volkswagens and all kinds of crazy shit. I was down there last week and there was an Amish kid who was like Abercrombie and Hollister out. He looked like a fucking model for Hollister. And it was an Amish kid and he had like a 600, 650 wheel, alright, was that a kitty right there? He had like a 600, 650 wheel horsepower STI. These kids are nutty, the kind of shit that they get, but apparently they have like unlimited money. They come down, pay cash for everything, no questions asked. So I think a bulk of his business out here so far has been them. Alright, so you can see up here with the Citgo sign is where Chad's shop is. Used to be an old Citgo gas station, probably like 15 years ago or so. Trying to talk him into putting some E85 pumps in. We will see if that happens. I think the previous owners took out the pumps. And here we are at Chad's shop. I don't know if he's here yet. He told me 10:30. I figure I'd get here at 11 to give him some time because I know he likes to get breakfast in the morning. So we will see if he is here, and he greets me with his ravishing smile.
Alright guys, so just a quick update. We just left CBC Motorworks. We got the fenders rolled without any flaws. Everything's good. We're going to test everything out, see if we get any more rubbing going in and out of my driveway. Found a small spot on the front control arms that I will post a picture of on this video. There were some tabs that we clearanced a little bit. I wasn't able to see when the car was on the ground. That I was getting a slight bit of full lock rubbage on these little like metal tabs that are welded into the backside of the control arms. So I had Chad clearance those a little bit with a grinder for me. The back driver's side tire needed quite a bit. It was a significant amount of weight on the back driver's side tire or wheel, because it was so fucking far out of balance because so much rubber was missing. So far so good. Not feeling any shimmies, any vibrations, and you know, so far I haven't gotten it up to highway speeds yet, so we'll find out in a couple minutes as we get up to highway speeds. But otherwise it's feeling a lot better than what it was. It doesn't feel any shimmying or any bullshit with it yet, so I think we got a winner. So I am going to have to get new tires sooner than later, but these will do the trick for now, I guess, until I can save up a few more bucks for another set of tires. So we'll do a little bit more mountain driving, and we'll be back in a little bit.